I hear the Spice Girls' new album is not doing well.
You are correct, sir.
The album opened up at number 8 on the charts. They were expecting it to open up at number 1. It's called Spice World, and now has dropped way down. I guess it's over for that. I didn't even know it started, but I guess it's over. But I'll tell you about an artist who's on the upswing. There's an artist whose records are flying off the shelf. Mary Schneider, Australia's Queen of Yodeling. They're telling me since we started playing this, it's been flying off the shelf. Yodeling the classics. Wow, oh, what a great outfit, too. That's Mary Schneider, and that's her daughter, Melinda. Beautiful. What an outfit on you. Holy mackerel. That thing's got to cost a fortune. That's like a... I love your album.
Thank you.
You've
been wonderful playing.
You're darn right I'm wonderful.
Wow.
Yes, I am a wonderful man. They must love me over there in Australia. Yeah, let me get that microphone close to you. Wow, this is some outfit. Now, is this the outfit you wear when you yodel, pretty much?
Oh, yes, one of them.
Yeah, you don't wear that around the house and stuff. I mean, that's not how you dress, right?
Sometimes I might.
Oh, really? And this is your daughter,
That's my daughter, Melinda.
Your daughter, very beautiful. Melinda, do you yodel as well?
I certainly do.
No kidding.
I'm the heir to the throne.
Good for you. Smart to pick up the dynasty. You know, it's a funny thing when I saw your album, Queen of Yodeling. Yodeling the classics.
And that's not the so-called queen of yodeling. They often say that about you. You're the so-called...
Yeah, you are really the queen of yodeling, right?
King of media.
Queen
of all yodeling.
Really?
Of all yodeling.
Are you really the queen of all yodeling, or is it just something you say and no one challenges it? Because how many yodelers are there in the world?
No, well, there's a few yodelers in the world.
Yeah, and when you went to get the record deal, at first were they like laughing at you going, oh, who's going to buy a yodeling record?
Oh, no. Well, I suppose I did that in the early days. Although I've got
How many
platinum.
albums have you done?
I've done 7.
Wow.
And they sell well, right?
Very well. I've had platinum and
Who is your
gold and
audience?
platinum.
Who do you think your audience is? I know that we're turning on a whole new audience to yodeling, but who is your audience? Is it who likes
has
yodeling?
it been?
Lots of people love yodeling.
Women or men?
Both.
They do. And when do you start? Like, you obviously have a good voice and everything, but when do you say I'm going to make the move to yodeling? Because yodeling is kind of like a joke, right?
Yeah,
in a sense, people goof on it.
It might be a joke to some people, and some people take it very seriously.
I often
it's
said
quite an art form, you know.
I once said about Ella Fitzgerald, the reason she does scat singing is because she can't remember the words. Did you start yodeling because you couldn't remember the words?
Well, in her case, it was true.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, is it one of those things like you go?
It's all vowels and things like that. Vowels.
And when you go like yodelay, like on some songs you'll start to go yodelay, low yodelay, and then in some songs you'll go
It's doo-doo.
doodle-letta, doodle-letta.
Yeah, you just sort of make it up, ad-lib it.
You do.
Is that right?
There's no right or wrong.
No, whatever you like.
And what age do you decide that you're going to take on yodeling and not just regular singing?
I did when I was 6.
6.
Now, were there yodelers in your family?
Or did you
Yep.
sit on a piece of ice? And you went, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, my father was a yodeler, although my father died when I was only 1. My mother told me.
Interesting. And yet you became a yodeler.
Yes. My grandfather was Bavarian.
Yes.
So I think it's in the genes.
What is a Bavarian, anyway?
They're from Germany, aren't
Are they? Uh-oh. Yeah. Was he was at World War II, was he? He was? Uh-oh. Big guy, the SS, or what? No.
Not really.
Not really. He's just one of the regular guys.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so you so yodeling is in the family, and then at 6 years old you begin to yodel.
I sat up in a mango tree and went, yodi, 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 and did all that stuff.
Wow.
And can you get guys doing that? I mean, do guys get really attracted to that? I mean, I know your daughter's in the room, but sexually your husband must get turned on. I mean, in the bedroom, will you ever yodel during sexual activity?
I yodel at all times.
Really? When you conceived your beautiful daughter, was there yodeling involved?
Before,
Probably.
during, and after, right?
Do you ever hear yodeling coming out of your mom's bedroom?
Well, I can't say I have. Actually, she did a radio interview just a couple of weeks ago from over here.
Right.
And they called her at 2 in the morning. And it was like yodeling at 2 in the morning. She was dead to the world, and they rang her and said, "Hi, you're on air." And she's like waking herself up and yodeling it. She was
I
at
yodeled
2.
the Star Spangled Banner.
Did you? And do you yodel? Do you yodel every day?
Oh yes, you have.
Yeah,
to.
how do you,
You do.
get
You have
yourself
to keep in
tuned
good
up?
yodeling voice.
Yeah.
God, I wish I could make my wife yodel. You know. So okay. We decided today I think we should try to get into this a little bit because you have
Okay.
such a beautiful voice. You ought to update
Thanks.
your sound a little bit. Maybe do a couple of rock tunes.
Have you ever done
Couple
that
of
before?
rock tunes.
Yeah, a couple of rock tunes.
Okay.
All right, you want to try them?
Yeah, a little
All right.
bit.
All right, the first, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I don't, I
Okay.
feel let's just try it. Okay, the first one I have here is Highway to Hell, one of my favorites, AC/DC. I understand you're just going to yodel the chorus on Highway to Hell?
Just a chorus.
Just a chorus.
Just a
okay.
quickie.
Understood. Okay, here we go. Shh, Robin. This is
quiet.
history.
I'm looking forward to this.
This is a recording session. You like an echo chamber on you at all? Like any of
Oh,
this?
yeah, echoes.
You like that?
Echo chamber.
I think it's just on me anyway. Here we go. Wow. I never heard it done that way before.
Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's just a little bit of that sort of counter yodeling.
You ever do live concerts?
Yeah, a lot of live concerts.
We ought to give away tickets. That'd be wild. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
Bring a whole new crowd to the thing.
Oh, and have a mosh pit right
Yeah,
there.
mosh pit, the whole
yodeling.
thing. Because you probably get some real square individuals doing this kind of thing, right?
Oh,
We
yeah.
did the Barracuda Club last night.
What is the Barracuda Club?
It's a gay club.
It's a gay club?
And
Gays
they
love
like
yodeling.
yodeling?
It was
They loved
wonderful.
us.
A lot of guys tell me with this anal sex, they start yodeling kind of naturally. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
you?
I don't mean to be rude in front of you.
Oh, no, don't.
Right.
Not in front of the Queen.
No,
Not
no,
to
not
be-
in front- no, not in front of Mary Schneider,
no
the Queen of yodeling.
profanities in front of the Queen.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, gay people do a lot of painful sex in some instances, so the yodeling would be sort of exotic to them. Don't you agree?
Do you reckon?
Do you think?
Could be
I'm
kinky.
not.
Let me try Stairway to Heaven now. Hold on a second. Where is my Stairway to Heaven tape? I don't even know.
Is it back there behind you?
Oh, maybe it is.
Real one.
Real one. Okay, thank you. Shh. It's a tough one.
That's all you could do. with
Fascinating. Fascinating. You should do a whole version of that.
that. Do you reckon?
you guys
I do. I
some
like
more,
that. It's a treat for us.
I've got my daughter did one here. My daughter did one here in Australia called "Tighten Up Your Pants."
Really? Let me hear you yodel a little
It
bit.
was a techno yodeling thing.
You do techno yodel? Let me see that. Let me play a little of that techno yodeling. You do techno?
Techno.
I got to say, your daughter's quite hot, if you don't mind me
Do you
saying. Is that
reckon?
okay? Yeah, I sure
I
do
think she's
reckon.
beautiful.
How old
She's
a
on
girl
the
are you?
hum.
You in your 20s or something? 26. Perfect. I could use a 26-year-old who yodels, if you don't mind. How'd you like me for a son-in-law? That'll really make you yodel. Let me see.
No
Let me check
comment.
this out. No comment. This is techno yodeling.
Techno yodeling. Mum and I did this as a duet
Mm-hmm.
in Australia, and we had a video clip and the whole thing, and it was top 30. So.
When you were growing up, were you embarrassed that your mom was a yodeler? Was it a little, I don't know, like not cool or something?
Yeah, I
Well,
suppose it
I
wasn't.
did go through a bit of a hard time at school.
You did.
But,
You say, hey, what's with your mom with the gold dresses and yodeling all the time? You know what I mean? What does she think? This is Swiss Alps or something?
Yeah.
Right? They
but
gave you a hard...
I was pretty popular in the choir, you know.
Can you make a lot of money with this yodeling? I mean, are you a multimillionaire?
Oh, yeah.
You are? Wow. No kidding.
absolutely.
Hey, you're going to be able to roll the Brinks truck
We
back
probably
there.
more so now that you've played in the record.
Now, I
so much.
understand record sales have gone up since I started playing the records.
Since you started,
Wow.
No kidding.
it's been unbelievable.
And you've been on...
And I've got to thank you.
Oh,
from
you're
the bottom of
welcome.
my heart.
Oh, you'll thank me off the air. Don't worry about it. And that gold dress. It'll be unbelievable. You'll be yodeling for me in private.
Thanks anyway.
Listen,
Wait, were you about to say she's been on what?
so you've been on all the shows, like you've been on Regis and Kathy Lee.
Regis and Kathy Lee.
And you go on there and they don't sell any records, right? They don't. They're,
Oh no, they're lovely.
they're lovely people,
Yeah,
but,
but they don't sell
they don't
any
move. They don't move product, do they?
You don't think so?
No, of
I
course
think
not.
so,
Yeah,
no.
you liked Regis and Kathy. Did you hear about Kathy Lee's problems with her husband?
Oh,
Unbelievable.
poor lady.
You didn't hear
What
about it?
happened?
I
Oh,
They
have.
caught Frank cheating in a hotel.
Yeah.
Oh.
With
See what
an
I mean?
airline stewardess.
Can you believe that? What? You don't like to talk badly about that?
no.
You're stopping your daughter from talking?
I have to.
Why?
No
Because
freedom
I'm
of
a
speech
mum.
in this yodeling family.
Really? Why do you stop your daughter from speaking about Regis and Kathy Lee? Seriously?
No, because I don't like that.
You don't like gossip?
No.
Really?
Hate it.
She's a Christian yodeler.
Are you a Christian yodeler?
Absolutely.
I applaud that. We need a little of that in this world. There's not enough Christian yodeling.
Not at all. I mean, but she's never. Have you yodeled some spiritual tunes?
Oh, yeah, well, I'm thinking about doing all
Is that
sorts
right?
of...
What are you thinking
I'm
of? What songs?
Oh.
What's the most spiritual
Swing
song?
low, sweet chariots. Oh, come on for to carry me home. Or
Wow.
something like that, you know.
Yeah, I notice you sometimes sing a couple of words and then you break into the yodel.
Yeah.
Right. What about you? You a Christian yodeler too?
I'm a Catholic.
I bet you're a